Dobro. Dobar si. Za sad vidjet ćemo.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. That's an imaginative pass. Roberto Carlos, towering header! Seedorf goes long, it's just beyond his reach. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Terrific effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Borussia Dortmund.
Shot a goal!
Yep.
He's delivered all right!
Dobro.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Messi running with intent. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi, he is through here. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Messi. Threads one in. He's through here. Oh, well played. Now it's Hazard.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on... Goes for a shot! Oof. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Great vision. Played out towards the right wing. Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Paulette. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Pass is just off target.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Tries a shot!
Bravo.
Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out...
It's Hazard! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Shapes to shoot! Borussia Dortmund are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No way through there. And here's Hazard. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. That pass isn't the best. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. Probing pass. Ibrahimovic.
Has been indicated.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Header! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 9.
So, into the second half.
Coming on to replace him.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Kako mu prođe?
Tries to pass it through. There's the shot!
A ne mogu jedan.
Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Madrid find a position of great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Seedorf has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he cuts out the supply. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, that was vital. And here's the chance to counter. Del Piero quietly revving up. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Gullit. And the pass is intercepted. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Gullit.
Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And a header! It's fallen kindly here. The message is clear. None shall pass. Seedorf gives no quarter whatsoever. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram gets over and intercepts. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Good read, needed to be. Messi! That is some save from Kahn! It is a very, very good save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. The most accurate pass. Hazard looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And here's Eto'o. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Anderson. 75 minutes played.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's had it taken off him. Searching pass he's played there. That's a little off target. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. Spread out to the left, and it's Gullit. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get... And Del Piero! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's a good finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 18.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 8.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Number 16, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 21.
Eto'o, played in by Eto'o.
Number 14.
Kahn claims it, safe hands.
Number 11, Pepe. Number 24,
Zola.
Matthew. Substitution.
Seedorf gets the foot in and wins the ball. It's played through for him. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Looking for options for movement. Solar.
Pretty robust defending.
2 added minutes.
Now
have
it's
been
Puskás.
indicated.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely weighted ball. Pepe. Lampard looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. That's that, the
Bravo.
end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly
Bravo.
clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Borussia
And if you do
Dortmund
have the
desperately
chance today,
failing
please take some
to
time
impose
out to give
themselves
your
on the
support
game.
to our better
Decidedly
stadium fund.
flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me...